All right, Dwayne. Here we go. Oh, I messed up. Let's do this again. Bring up. All right, I'm gonna do the demo version. Xr18. Bet. All right. What you want to do is to get your inserts to do the graphical EQ is what you want. The graphical EQ so you can pinch out feedback. So if you see here the main output, the main mix, go ahead and hit the little button above solo. And you want to go to EQ at the top. Bam, this is your regular EQ, parametric EQ. You want the graphical. If you look on the side on the right, you see it right here, the buttons right there. I don't know, the true sounds, I don't know what the difference between the graphical and the true, but the true sounds better to me. So you hit the true, and if you go up, you see the button that says RTA. I'm going to hit it a couple times. Bam, bam, bam. If that's highlighted, you can actually see all the signal in the line. And pretty much from here, when you get feedback, you can pinch out. Now, this is what I do. Now, let's say, for instance, if you look at the number, these are the frequencies at the bottom. Say this 4K right here. Let's say you're pinching out something right there at 4K, and sometimes this will happen depending on how crazy the room is, like DJs. And you got this feedback right there, and you pinching it all the way down, and it takes it down, but it still comes out, and you can still see the line rising. What you want to do is double the graphical EQ, and the only way to do that is to insert it in. So what you want to do is go to effects. I'm gonna hit the back button on the top left. I'm gonna hit effects at the top middle. And usually with you guys, I got a reverb, chorus, and delays. And that second reverb, hall reverb, don't really need it. So what I'm going to do is hit the edit button right above there. And then you got all these effects, which these effects are off the chain for the studio and everything. These are same effects on the X32 and all that good stuff. So, you got all the old school compressors, the the famous LA, the Fairchild at 1176, like they sound dead on. There's some hot sounds. All right, but we need the stereo true EQ, so I'm just going to pick that at the top. Bam, you got that in the line. In order to turn this, you have to turn this into an insert and not sends like the reverbs in the chorus. So that little button, there's a little box right there on the top of the effect. I'm just going to hit it a few times. You see that? I'm going to make it black. It highlights to turn it on. I just turned that into an insert. But I have to go back over here to the main mix, hit the button above the solo, and instead of EQ at the top, hit insert. I want to find that EQ, touch it, and once again turn it on, make it black. Now I got two graphical EQs on that line. So for instance, here's the funny thing about this. I don't know why. All right, when you go regular EQ, you can actually see your signal after hitting that RTA button, but you can't see it. You can't see it on the regular effects. I don't know why they did it like that, but yeah, you can't see it. So what happens? So what you need to do is hit that top of and you'll see this when you're actually on the one built inside of the main mix. You can see the signal. Let's say it's the 4K. The 4Ks you're having that problem with, you got it all the way down and it's still coming out. Bam, go over to the side, go to effects, hit the other one. Just remember it's 4K. It just won't show the graphical input, so it's going to look just like this. So you got a problem with that 4K. I used to bring my laptop and the iPad so I can see both of them at the same time. But so here you are, you would just take it and try to get rid of that feedback. Now a lot of that plays with the microphones as well, so you got to take a look at what your EQ for your mics are. But this is a good way to pinch out the what do you call it? Pinch out the feedback. One thing I'm gonna do the next time we go to DJs, what people do to kind of get the room, you figure out how to EQ a room, is what they'll do is what you call a pink noise. Pink noise is a sound. It's a sound with a complete blank line. There's no bass in it, no high bass. It's a straight level. And what you do is you send it through the speaker, and you have a microphone pick it up at the end of the speakers to try to figure the room out. And just like so when you're looking at here on the main mix and you see the signal, if everything is cool, if the room is at a good balance, the level would be all colored and all lined, perfectly lined with these levels. But a room like DJs that's going to have different frequencies busting out everywhere, when you're recording that mic in, it's actually going to show the high may be too high, and what you got to do is use these to balance the signal, the graphical signal that you see to figure out the room. And I mean, it depends, it just depends on where it might be. You might have to do whatever it takes to make it the graphical input straight. And let's say that was it, for instance, and then you would save this screenshot for DJs, and bam, you're done. So, I guess on that day when we perform, you guys perform, and I'm gonna go ahead and do if we get in there early, we definitely want to do a pink noise to try to figure this room out. That way we already know what it's like. It'll be set, and even if we got a pinch out reverb, at least we got the room straight with the pink noise. So I went further than I need to. I think you already got what you need. So I'm gonna go ahead and bail out because I hate YouTubers that talk too much. Peace out.